Okay, we're going to turn now to the terror unfolding in the Israeli-Hamas war. Another brutal day of bombings.
Tonight, Israeli forces now building up on the edge of Gaza, preparing to invade and hunt down Hamas. Conditions for Palestinians grow dire as they struggle without electricity and running water.
And the White House confirming tonight that 27 Americans have been killed in the conflict and 14 are missing. Tonight, a church group on a trip to Israel was caught in the chaos when terror struck on Saturday morning.
7 Action News reporter Brett Cast is in Novi, where that group just returned home from a frightening journey.
Well, it's been a very tense few days here at Oak Point Church in Novi with the pastor, his wife, and a group of 25 other members all on a trip in Israel. The church here praying for them on Sunday, playing a video of them inside their bomb shelter, hoping for their safe return.
We are at home. We are safe. They are not.
Right.
And that's heavy.
Back home at their Novi church, Pastor Jon Morales and his wife Anna have their hearts still in Israel, where they just returned from a 2-week trip, witnessing more than they ever imagined.
The first 5 days we did what tourists do, traveled around, saw everything, walked around freely, no sirens, everything was great. And then Saturday morning, that all changed.
Saturday morning in Jerusalem, as they boarded their morning tour bus, sirens they said sounded like a tornado warning rang out.
And we were totally disoriented. We don't know what's happening. So we asked our guide, what is this? And he said, sirens. And we're like, missiles. What does that mean? And he said, yeah, missiles.
Quickly, the church group of 27 people, ages 25 to 81, ran to a bomb shelter.
How great thou art!
All they knew to do was pray.
We're a church group, so we worshiped together, we prayed for the country we were in, we prayed for our deliverance and safety.
Unknown at the time, Hamas launched a surprise attack, and an hour later, the country they were visiting declared war. Did you feel in danger?
Yeah, I definitely felt in danger. I never heard a bomb in my life, so yeah.
Soon after, all flights from the U.S. to Israel were canceled, the group trying desperately to find a way home.
We felt so supported by our community, just the people here in the church. People are praying, people are contacting all the families, seeing how they could help them.
After 48 hours through 4 different countries, they finally made it back home, a religious journey that was more eye-opening than they ever imagined.
How heartbreaking it is. Just the conflict that they live with day in and day out. The many people's lives that have been lost. The innocent civilians in Palestine that are now in the middle of this war. And so we're praying for peace.
And the church says they actually ran into other churches from Michigan on their trip who actually made it home on the same day. In Novi, I'm Brett Cast, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. Well, tonight, some Jewish schools in the U.S. are advising community members to disable social media apps on their children's phones. The fear is terrorists will exploit popular apps like Instagram, X, and TikTok. The schools say graphic video and often misleading information is flowing freely and creating even more fear. Parents are being advised to discuss the dangers of the platforms and ask their children about what they are seeing on a daily basis. We want you to stay with 7 Action News and WXYZ.com for continuing coverage of the war in the Middle East and those affected by the conflict here in Metro Detroit.